Flosstube, Cathy Roganella with Inspired Needle, and we're here, and this is going to be a 4th of July special. I'm going to try to get Nancy to join me tomorrow for a little bit more of what she's been working on, and also I think she might even have a finish. So anyway, this is just a little display we have set up in the shop, 4th of July, but I wanted to show you. You've seen this. This was Carrie's, her snow Christmas Village by the Tiny Modernist, and you saw that at Celebration. I took it there, but now I want to show you. Remember Pam was working on that? Well, we have that. It's framed. It's Pam's. She finished it, I think, one of our finishing weekends. And also now I have these frames in stock. We have the patterns in stock, so if anyone's interested, just give us a shout. We've got plenty on hand. Okay, so I'm going to start and just give you a little patriotic review here of some fun charts that you may or may not have seen recently. So this, you know, is Chuck on the Farm by Hands-On Design, and this one Nancy stitched, and it's on it's a picture of this plus fabric. Don't quote me for the exact one. I'll try to get the information for you, but Nancy didn't want to stitch it on the chalk fabric, the black, so she did it on this. That's very cute. This you probably saw at Celebration. This is Sam and Liberty, and this is by the Housewives, Stitching Housewives, Priscilla and Chelsea, and he's really cute. She mounted him, she just wrapped him on foam board and and mounted him on this little like gingham fabric. So that's Sam and Liberty. We have some little needle minders from Accoutrement, just some little sparkly 4th of July type hearts. That is from Cathy Rees, or Needle Delights Originals, and that is Holiday Delights 4th of July. So that is our model, framed in this beautiful frame. Look at I'll go close so you can see the little stars here in the frame molding. Beautiful. So we love it. This is triple matted. I don't know if you can see. We've got the blue and the white and then the red matte. So that lends for a very beautiful piece. This is something, probably should be my oldie but goodie. This is called Piece to You. This was a really fun stitch. I did this one many moons ago. This is done on 20 count. I believe it's kudzu. Sorry, I'm going to go grab the phone. Okay, sorry about that. I know it's after hours, but you know, I like to catch the phone if I'm still here. So anyway, this was Piece to You. I stitched it on, I believe it was 20 count weeks kudzu with the called for colors, and I think it turned out really cute. Oh, I did sub, instead of floss, I subbed and used Pro Cotton so that it would look nice and chunky on there. Okay, moving along. This one was a Celebration one. You saw this, Land That I Love. This is Country Cottage Needleworks, Land That I Love, and we just put it in this little pillow here. Okay, this is Bless Our Land, Plum Street Designs. That's a cute little pillow from Paulette Stewart. A little patriotic. This is a couple years old, but you know, it's always fun to see stuff that you might not have seen or you missed the first time around. This we don't have a model of. This is Erica Michaels, but it's a beautiful design. Victory and Peace. It's silk, I believe this is silk gauze. Yeah, it's her Petites Collection silk gauze pattern, but you know, it can be stitched on anything really. This is from Guyleen Stitch This. This is Shannon Christine. You can see the pattern right here on the side. July 4th. That's our framed model that Guyleen is letting us use, and there's some little fabric cuts. So just another, I guess we like 4th of July here. That's fun. There's the, oh, I'm sorry. I think I said it was Chalk on the Farm. It's not. It's Spangled Swine Farm. There you can see it right there. Instead of the very first model I talked about. This was, again, not a model, but this is by Annie B's full cart. Stars and Stripes Forever. We don't have a model, but I thought it was a really cute pattern. So we, whoops, tucked it in here. I'll show you a little bit closer if I can get the glare off of it. Really pretty. This is an old Blackbird design. I think it's Uncle Sam's. I don't see the pattern. Maybe we sold out of the pattern, but I'm sure I'll get more in. This we mounted in here. I think, no, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'm sorry, I should have been prepared with the name of this, but it is Blackbird Designs. So if you call and just say that you want the Blackbird Designs, that's fine. We also have these little pin sets from Just Another Button Company, and we have not only these, we have other colors. These are the Lone Elm Lane shaker pincushion bases. I know not everyone's from Illinois, but Illinois, I think that's fun. That's a hindsight chart, so we have that hanging here. I figured I would put it with the patriotic display. Another one, we don't have the model, but that is Liberty Hill Farm from Summerhouse Stitchworks, and that also comes with these little wool pieces for, like you can see here in the pattern, you know, mounted on top of the drums. And yeah, those, it has the pins, it has the wool pieces. There's different ones for that. Just one little pin pack. Oh, and they're all in the back there, the extra little pieces. This was another new design. We don't have a lot of pickle barrel, but I really love this one. Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Happiness. So that's a really cute design. That's fairly new in the shop. Down here, the Patriotic Pillow, that's, I want to say that came out at Expo. That's Old Colonial Designs, and I just thought that was a really cute design. You can see it here, little pillow. She gives you all the stuffs for inside, the button, the ribbon, the floss, fabric, backing fabric. It's really nice little design. And Chessie and me, not everyone is a big Chessie fan, but I sure am. And I love these little kits. These are the all-inclusive kits. They've got the fabric, the threads, it's all in here. And I just put some patriotic ones out here. That one's American Stag. This one is Summer Liberty. Whoops. That's another one. Sorry, this one's Whale Watch. So we have a couple different patriotic American Stag. Yeah, they're all in here. This one, sorry, Winter one got in there. Winter Woods. But they're there. This one is another oldie but goodie, and I might have done a giveaway on this one. But this is from Homespun Elegance. It's called Patriotic Landscape. I stitched this one. I loved it. I had a wonderful time stitching it. And if you see on the sheep, I didn't do X's. Can you see? I did little French knots for them. And I had a lot of fun stitching that. I love this piece. This belongs to me personally, not just the shop. It is mine. This one we have Country Cottage Needleworks, the Cottage of the Month. We did July. And this one is, the floss we picked must have really been faded. This is from Wayback Machine, because if you look at the design, it looks nothing like that. But it's still, it's a little more subdued, very pretty. Here's another Chessie. We don't have the model, but I loved the design, and that is called Grand Old Flag Sampler. If you like, I just love the shaker style houses, and with a flag on it, I mean, that's what could be better. Here's another one you might have seen from our celebration video. This is Long May She Wave. This is the Housewives. You can see the pattern is right here. Long May She Wave. So that's our version. We put it in this little pillow. And I am going to see about going to the front window. There's people sitting out there. I don't want them to think I'm filming. So maybe I will postpone this section of the video till tomorrow when there's no one sitting out there eating pizza. And then they won't feel weird. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw this one. I know you saw it, but this is hanging now in the shop. This is the Warm Woolly Welcomes. We're just deciding what we're going to do, if we're going to frame it or it's just hanging up there for inspiration so I can look at it and just decide what I want to do with it. So, okay, Flosstube. Stay tuned for more updates about what's here new in the shop, and we'll get Nancy to give us an update on what she's been working on. Okay, now I am over by our new at the shop rack, and thought I'd give you a quick update what's come in recently. This is, this is a new one by GGR. I think it's MT 1810. I think it's MT 1810 sampler. This one was a reorder, so I just shoved it in here. Ellen Norris. I'm sure you guys saw this one. Turn Up the Beat from Cathy Haberman at Hands On Design, and oh my gosh, this one is so funny. The Resting Beach Face. So cute. And if you've not seen this one, this was a special order for somebody. Blessed are the hairstylists. I guess she wanted to stitch something for her hairdresser, so that's what she did. This has been hanging around for a while. Portuguese Bird Sampler from Barbara Anna. Fox and Rabbit, Elizabeth Cooper. That I think was maybe from Market even last year. This one is kind of new. Couple months. Sarcasm is My Love Language. This is from My Big Toe Designs. Here's another one. This is called Let Us Love. Let us love not in word or talk, but in deed and truth. How true is that, right? And this one is Communion in the Lord's Supper. And this is a scripture passage from Matthew 26. Okay, let's flip to this side. These are some new ones, not new, but kind of recent from Paulette at Plum Street Samplers. This is Abominable Bundle. He's a cutie. Rest a While. Look at that cute little fox in there. Little crafty fox. I love when Paulette does this stuff all around. You know, she fills up the whole design with all these wonderful little motifs. My Early Days. That one's pretty. I love those stags. Okay. More Plum Street. Here's Adam Names the Animals. This is not new. Fairly recent though. Mary T. Broom from the Scarlet House. Sometimes people just collect house patterns. This is fairly new. Roses for Ruby, the Scarlet House. Another very popular one, Entwined Hearts. And no, we don't have the Aztec Red in stock. So many people ask me that. I mean, I had a bunch of it, and all of a sudden I was selling all this Aztec Red, and I'm like, what's going on? And then Tanya released the pattern. This is Hannah Hurd. And again, these might not be brand new, but fairly recent. Sarah Jackson. Oh, this is another one, that Eucalyptus from Fox and Rabbit. Oh my gosh, I have more on order. I went through a ton of that and have a lot more on order now. So, No Place Like Home. Very nice. Okay, that one you've seen, Souvenirs of Summer. That's not a new release, but compilation of 6 patterns from the Blackbird ladies. This one is very popular. The Hands On Design, Lick the Bowl. This is her kitchen counter series. So this is part 1. Oh, and wait till you see, Carrie is stitching this, but she changed all the colors. So it'll be a nice change, or take on it for someone who maybe doesn't care for the the turquoises, teals, and the red. So she chose colors from her color scheme in her kitchen. Here is Take Each Day One Stitch at a Time. Again, my big toe. Here is Count Your Blessings, or Count Blessings. And of course, that's a little bit older, Winds of Autumn, another project book from the Blackbird ladies. Try not to make you guys dizzy. This one is Hands to Work. Not very new, but pretty little sampler. I like all her stuff. Okay, Whittlesford Cottage. This is going to be a series of cottages. This is the first out of 3, so we're waiting for the others to come in. Ballywick, very pretty little pattern from Rosewood Manor, Karen. Singing Bird Sampler. That's pretty. And that I could easily see. Can you imagine like doing like a birth sampler for this? You know, you could maybe eliminate all this or just leave it and maybe put the baby's name and birth date and all that on there. Here is Garden Paradise. And I was emailing Karen a question today, and I hope she's okay that I say this, but she was going over to her daughter's house. They had a car fire. They had just returned, I don't know how recently, from a trip, and now they're home from the trip, but this morning, for whatever reason, the car started on fire. Can you imagine if they were like driving on the trip and the car started on fire? Oh my gosh, how scary is that? But everyone's okay, so that was just, wow, kind of crazy. This is from the Primitive Hair Oceanarium. And the ever popular, I must have ordered these things like 3 times already, from Hello, Liz Matthew. That's number 4 in the Days of Christmas. I love, love, love these little trees. Here's another popular one, My Home in the Garden, of course with the house. It's really bright, colorful. Clara Hansen, that one tone on tone. And this, I believe, uses straw fabric, was it? Yep, straw. It's kind of different with the color on the straw. And her old friends. Your heart and my heart are very, very old friends. I hope I didn't show you guys these. I don't think so. More Primitive Hair, Patriotic Mermaid. The old stuyvesant pear tree. Kind of a little different. Pickle Barrel. Again, I don't do a lot with Pickle Barrel, but I thought these were nice, fun, summery pieces. The beach is my happy place. Cabin Rules, for those of you that like to do camping or something like that, I think it's fun. And, oh, the pockets. Yeah, I think that's why I got them all, because we have all the pockets. Pocket pattern. A little different. April with the rubber ducks. Is it? Yeah, rubber ducky boots. Sorry about the glare. Okay. And going on to the next swing, new from Beth Seal, Summerhouse Stitchworks. It's called Forget Me Not. She made a pretty little drum here. And then number 2 in the American Harmony series. This is the Biscornu. Nice patriotic color. She designed all these, you know, modeled after coverlets. She's big into coverlets. Pineberry Lane, not brand new, but this is called R. Hayden. Okay, these are from last expo. I'm not sure. And I know I've shown these before. They're just still up here in this pocket. That's Francis, and this is a 2 rabbit sampler. This is Needlework Press, 7 red alphabets. I know a lot of you guys like stitching red samplers, so there you go. Beth Twist, This is a plant of rapid growth. There's the design. That's a really pretty patriotic piece. Another patriotic piece, I love this one, is called Liberty Pin Drum, Justice Needleberry. I gotta stitch this. I don't know what it is about patriotic. I'm a very patriotic person. Okay, here is Next Door. This is a little bit older. I wish you lived next door. And it looks like there's something else tucked in here. Oh yeah. Grounding Force. And black or really dark fabric. This is the series, the Sunday Stitches. For those of you that are doing these, we have a bunch of them. Sunday Stitches, Old Rugged Cross. I think we have pretty much all of them. This one, It Is Well With My Soul. So you can see them all on our website, or you can go to Beth's blog. She has a lot there. Here's a few more. Amazing Grace. Be Thou My Vision. And what's funny, we have a customer who's stitching these, and she wants 2 pieces of fabric with every new release because she wants to stitch one on like kind of what's called for, traditional, and then she wants kind of like a crazy color like you wouldn't expect. Not like, you know, psychedelic or anything, but just kind of a little out of the ordinary. And so we've been having fun choosing that for her. This one is out there. I don't know where this came from because it's a super old pattern. I stitched this piece. I have the model at home. I was telling one of my gals yesterday that I've had this piece stitched for longer than I've owned my shop, and it is still not framed. I have the frame. It's done, it's pressed, it's everything, and I just have not put it in the frame, and I don't know what the holdup is. It's such a pretty piece. Wait till you guys see it. If I ever get it done, I'll bring it in here. So that's from the Waxing Moon. Thankful. Simply Thankful. These are a little bit newer from Plum Street. Flirting. And we ran out of some of them. Like she had, oh, I can't remember the name of it. I just got an order for it this morning. I'm like, oh, I'm out of it. You know which ones. Okay, I'll show it when it gets back in stock. Hedgerow, little hedgehogs. Ugh, let me see if I can get it better. There we go. Oh, flag flock. It was like little sheep, patriotic sheep pattern is the one that I'm missing. This is Expo Market. I can't remember. This is by Teresa from the Shakespeare's Peddler. There's another one, Sarah's Christmas Urn. Kind of popping them in here. Oh, this one I love too. One Stitch at a Time from Samplers Not Forgotten. I love this needle book. I would love to do this. I wish I had more time to stitch, because trust me, I'd be doing all these. You'd be going home with me. Okay, let me start down here since I'm down here. Victoria Sampler. It's called Believe. Believe in Tomorrow, Plant a Garden. That's a good idea. Okay, Northwoods Cottage. Pretty little if you like to go camping, or even if you just vacation there. This is brand new from the Scarlet House, A Changed World. Very popular. I love this design. I love the verse. I love everything. I love it. She must have been inspired writing that one, writing that verse. This is another new one, Caroline Suffling, 1848. Pretty, very pretty. This one is not new, but I've had to reorder it several times. Floral Motif Sampler. It's ever popular. And there we go. We're done with the spinner. Look at that. It's about 25 minutes in, and so I think I will record something separate. I'll give you like a little peek. I don't want to get the people outside. I feel really bad. There's people out there eating. So I will show you this area, our little 4th of July area. There's a girl, sorry, the waitress walking by. Customers come in. So I will try to record that a little bit with Nancy when she brings in her stuff, and we'll give you an update of our whips and or finishes. Okay, Flosstube, I will get this uploaded before the 4th of July, so there we go. I'll give you a few more shots. Those are new, not new, but newer in the shop, more recent. So have a great 4th of July. I hope you get to do something fun, even if that's just hanging out stitching. Go ahead, do that. And because that's what I plan on doing, I'm going to get some stitching in. Maybe I'll go hang with the husband if he goes fishing, and I'll stitch outside and he can go fishing. So that sounds like a perfect weekend to me. And then we'll have some maybe hamburgers on the grill and just feel like all red, white, and blue. Okay, so have again, nice holiday, and we will see you next time. Flosstube, may your needle be inspired.